I have been wanting to try this icing recipe that was a white chocolate icing recipe with whipping cream, and I'm going to tell you my version of this. I used it in a chocolate cake roll yesterday, and I sent some home, and it got rave reviews, and Randy tried it last night, and said it was absolutely wonderful. This has been made for 24 hours, and it holds its shape, and it is very stable. It does have to be kept in the refrigerator, however, because it has heavy whipping cream in it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. First thing, what you want to start out with is decide what kind of cake you're going to put this delicious whipped icing on. Now, I've got a brownie layer and I've got a chocolate cake layer, and I'm going to do two different decorations. I've split them in half, and I'm going to show you two different decorating styles. You could use this version with even a sugar-free lemon Jell-O and put it on lemon layers, or a sugar-free vanilla cake if you wanted to go that direction with it. I'm using white chocolate because I wanted it to be more white for the holidays, for patriotic holidays. And also, I think it's really close to a Black Forest cake that's served in Germany at Busch Gardens. It's really good, and it tastes like that whipped, delicious white icing there that they put cherries on. So that's why I've got some cherries that I have drained, and I'm drying off so they won't get cherry juice everywhere. But I have blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries to decorate with as well. So I'm going to show you quickly how to put this whipped icing together so you can fix this for your family. Let's see, bear with me. Let's see where we go here. We're going to start off with our stand mixer and 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, our whisk attachment, and you'll want a nice, clean, lint-free muslin type dish towel. And I'm going to cover the mixer with that. We're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar to that 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Put the stand mixer down. Start it out on medium. And then I cover it. And we're going to start it, pull it all the way up onto high for about 1 minute, and then scrape the sides down. Okay, I just stopped it. You can see that it's whipping up, but you want this to go to a little bit stiffer. We're not going to do it all the way to whipped stage because we're going to add one more thing to it that's going to stabilize it. So about another 30 seconds. When you can see the trails that it's holding some shape, can you see the trails that are following the whisk attachment? Then it's time to put in the Jell-O instant pudding mix. And today I'm using white chocolate. However, when I'm doing my strawberry cake, I use cheesecake. And you can also use vanilla or any other flavor that you like, because some people don't like white chocolate, and that's okay. There's different flavors for everybody. You can also do this with a chocolate pudding mix. Now I'm going to start out on low. Just kind of scrape that around easily. Okay. We're going to put the cover back on and go back on high for about 1 more minute. Okay. You can see that this is truly an icing now. It is stiff, and you can pipe this or spread it just like any other icing, except it does have to be refrigerated. This is a whipping cream icing. Now, one other thing we're going to do to it is add 1 cup of Cool Whip. 1 cup of Cool Whip topping, and that gives it the more of the whipped type texture and taste, the light taste. So I'm going to add that now. I just added the 1 cup of Cool Whip, and I'm going to start this again. You don't have to cover it because it's all together. It's not going to splatter like when it was just fresh whipping cream. Scrape the sides down once more and beat for another 30 seconds and we'll be ready to ice that cake. Here I have put half of the chocolate cake layer. I just outlined it in the icing. I'm piping with a 1M Wilton tip. And then when I was moving the brownie part, it cracked a little bit. So what we're going to do, we can use this like cement actually and put it back together, which is fine. We're going to top this anyway by outline and just color it in. Okay, and I'm going to leave this more like a tort, leave it uncovered, because I'm just going to slice it and serve it to folks anyway. If you wanted to totally cover your size, you could zigzag and then ice it and all that kind of stuff. But we're just going to add some fruit on top and be done with it. Another option you could do is layer this type of thing in a trifle bowl or any glass bowl that you have that will show the pretty sides. You start with a layer of cake, a layer of icing, which is the whipped icing, and then a layer of blueberries, cake, icing, a layer of strawberries, one more piece of cake, icing, and then whatever decorative pattern you want on top. But when you just have a small home with just 2 people living in it, you don't need a whole lot. So I've got half a cake to keep for us, and the other half I'm going to give to some neighbors. So yay for the neighbors. So since this is patriotic, this is actually Memorial Day weekend, but you could do this for Veterans Day. You could do this for July 4th. You could do it for even Labor Day, any type of patriotic holiday. The fruits that work the best are blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And try to get the prettiest ones you can. And what I have been doing lately is the new little trick to wash your fruit with water and about a tablespoon of white vinegar, and let them soak a few minutes and then rinse them. That I've been keeping them in these glass jars, glass mason jars. You let them dry, and then I put a little paper towel in the bottom. These are a week old. They're gorgeous. And I've been expanding the way that I'm doing that actually. You can do this with any kind of cake layers that you like. If you like vanilla, do vanilla. If you like all chocolate, do chocolate. I just had a brownie and I thought I would do that. So this is one option for decoration. And if I had the whole cake and ice the whole cake, I could do that. But now I'm going to do it another way. See if you like it. I took the other half of the cake layer and the brownie layer, and I made the Black Forest tort that is similar to the one that you have at Busch Gardens. That's what this icing reminds me of. It's not completely white like they have, but they have a commercial type mix that they make in bulk that has some type of thickener in it with the whipping cream and white powdered sugar, and I don't know what else they add to it. But this is easy for home use and quick and absolutely delicious. So whether you're using it in that way, using it for a decorative, patriotic dessert, or if you want to get fancy and use it in a cake roll, you can do that. This holds up. It's beautiful, and you can serve this with pride with any type of cake layers that you like, and I think you could be really proud of this dessert. While you're enjoying yourselves this holiday, wherever you may find yourself, please be mindful of those who sacrifice so much and everything so that we might have our freedoms. God bless you. Take care. Enjoy.